The Hub, brought to you by Built Environment Middle East, a magazine that highlights the latest developments, challenges, and solutions across the management of the built industry. Today's podcast, powered by Facilio, is a part of a series on the evolution of CAFM and discusses CMMS transitioning from cost to growth enabler. Today, FM and maintenance teams are responsible for more strategic goals such as ESG and workplace wellness. However, as the roles keep evolving, so must the technology and systems that are used. In this episode, we explore the role of tech-led FM in driving business growth, state of the current O&M models, how connected CAFM can help FM to make the transition from cost center to growth enabler, and the benefits of adopting a data-driven approach to FM operations. And to discuss these, we have with us Fayaz Mohamed, Head of Facilities Management at Berkeley Services. The Berkeley Services Group stands as a pillar of excellence in facilities management since its inception in Dubai in 1984 and has consistently set standards across a broad spectrum of services. It leads the way as a trusted integrated facility management solutions provider, establishing benchmarks in client-focused management and people-centric service. Fayaz, welcome to The Hub. As we know, FM business growth is not always linear and differs from business to business. Can you share your journey so far and outline the vision and growth goals for your business?
Indeed, the growth in the FM industry is unique to each business, and our journey at Berkeley Services has not been different. From the very beginning, we have focused on delivering exceptional service quality, which has allowed us to build lasting relationships with our clients. Over the years, we have navigated through various phases, expanding our services, integrating advanced technologies, and prioritizing sustainability to create value for our clients. Our vision is to continue leading the industry by setting up new standards in operational efficiency and sustainability. We aim to grow not just in size but in impact, focusing on smart technology adoption, enhancing our service offerings, and a nurturing culture of inclusivity and continuous improvement. The ultimate goal is to achieve sustainable growth that benefits our clients, employees, and the environment.
Okay. So Fayaz, you mentioned operational efficiencies and how it's linked to business growth, how it has helped you in growing the business. So could you expand a little more on what is the role of operational efficiencies and what factors influence FM business growth?
The operational efficiency is indeed a cornerstone of growth in FM sector. For us at Berkeley, efficiency isn't just about cost savings. It's about delivering superior service quality, reducing downtime, and ensuring client satisfaction, for a matter of it. So by optimizing our process, we've been able to enhance service delivery, which in turn strengthens client relationship and drives business growth. So definitely there are several factors influencing FM growth, being the matter of improving productivity. You can also have aspects which will reduce the cost. So if you have a better operational efficiency, you reduce cost, which is a saving for your client. You can enhance the service quality. If you have a better resource, a better tool, a better strategy to evolve operational efficiency, definitely that will help you to improve service quality, for a matter of fact. And of course, the biggest important factor nowadays, especially in this era, is having use of technology. So by, we have been developing an in-house IoT and CAFM solution from our parent group, Glow Group International. And that way we've been able to stay ahead of the curve, offering predictive maintenance and data-driven insights that our clients value. So that has helped us a lot. And I think this will be the future, having a better technology advancement, focusing on operational efficiency, as well as integration. Now, looking aspect of integrating ESG, integrating sustainable initiatives, integrating smart bit technologies, all these aspects will also add on to the aspect of operational efficiency. So I think we need to collaborate, we need to work together as a team. We have to bring all these factors together, strategize it into a formula, and then focus on the strategy of making the operations much efficient, and that will lead us to have a better growth, better stability, and having a better performance on site.
Okay. Wonderful. Yes, technology is absolutely key. Can you tell us how traditional systems or legacy technologies affect this FM business growth, and what are the challenges, if any, that you have particularly faced in growth acceleration?
See, definitely looking into the aspect of technology advancements. Now, if you see from the traditional aspects, when I joined Berkeley a couple of years ago, I used to have a lot of problems internally having, for example, admin-related jobs. Most of the admin-related jobs were done manually, wherein
Okay.
we have the staff taking in pictures of before, after. For example, a customer is not happy with a particular cleaning aspect. He takes a picture and then he sets it through a social media network like WhatsApp to the concerned supervisor. Supervisor then downloads the data into his PC, and that picture has been taken into the Excel sheet. So they have to prepare an Excel sheet which has before and after, manually implementing the data of manual times, manual date and time mention of the location. All this was done manually.
Okay.
So I think this increased the load of the staff. Everybody had more time involved. The administrators had to spend a number of hours to finish their
True.
reports. So that was one traditional system which I think which we have faced in the past. But of course, with the advancement of technology, Berkeley, we implemented a software within Berkeley, which was an app-based software, which was evolved later on years, and that application helped us to actually have live data. So we were able to give this to our administrators. They were able to give this access to our clients. So they were able to go to each location, take picture, real-time analysis was done, real-time pictures and location was updated. There were no more Excel sheet required. So that was one challenge which we faced in the initial stages. But of course, along with that, I would say we used to have a lot of practices in terms of PPMs, in terms of the data which was done during PPMs was done manually. A lot of paperwork was involved. Each time a particular technician or a cleaning operator used to do a job card, he has to print his job card, go through the checklist, take it with a pen, and then he has to sign on it. This then later on was uploaded back into the system. This also made it very inactive. It was not efficient way of working because most of the data was manually done. We were using more of papers. But with the effect of CAFM, because of the CAFM softwares, with the effect of the advancement of CAFM technology involved, we were able to implement this completely automated. Now we no longer have to print papers. Thereby, we are looking into sustainability. We are not losing on papers. So we are not having we are saving a lot of time that is affecting us in terms of cost. And this particular technology of CAFM implementation helped us to make it completely automated. So now this process has helped overall to have a better solution, a redefined scope, and then offering seamless integration. It helped in real-time data analysis and also having predictive maintenance capabilities. So these innovations have not only streamlined our process, but also made it more convenient and efficient to manage facilities in today's fast-paced environment, ultimately driving growth and enhancement, making better client satisfaction and making the clients happy. So overall, I think, yes, from the previous era, advancement of technology in terms of CAFM, in terms of multiple softwares, IoT, in terms of AI, this has helped us to improve the better technology advancements and better growth.
Yes. And I think the importance of predictive maintenance and AI and IoT are only just increasing over time, isn't it? So, Fayaz, how do you see CAFM evolving, and what needs to change for it to become a key growth enabler, in your opinion?
See, CAFM system are the heart of modern facility management system now. CAFM systems are very keen, and I believe their evolution will be driven by greater integration. with IoT, with AI, with predictive analysis. For
Hmm.
CAFM to become a key growth driver, it needs to be moved beyond mere data collection. It become a tool which provides actionable insights, enabling FM companies to
Right.
optimize
Yes.
resource allocation, reducing cost, and enhancing service delivery. See, at Berkeley, we are already seeing this benefit of this evolution. Our
Hmm.
CAFM system is developed in-house by Klug International. It
Yes.
integrates IoT sensors, analytics to offer predictive maintenance solutions that reduces downtime and enhancing operational efficiency. So if you see, before when we used to have a reactive maintenance perspective,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
later on it moved on to conditional based maintenance,
Correct.
and
Yeah.
now we
Now
are
it's
into a
predictive.
situation where we are looking to predictive maintenance. So that
Yeah.
is the change, that is the
That's a
shift.
transition.
So
Yeah.
from the transition is from reactive to conditional to predictive maintenance. So that is
Correct.
a
Yeah.
huge shift which
Absolutely.
CAFM can bring in. So CAFM plays a big role in this kind of elements. And that itself is, I think, the future of CAFM. Of course, this also has to be integrated with ESG metrics,
Mm-hmm.
which will be the central growth driver because
Hmm.
ESG plays a vital role in overall FM perspective, and
Right.
AI-driven analytics. So recently, Berkeley, we have launched a particular product, and we have tied up with a partner, Facilio,
Hmm.
wherein we have integrated our expertise, our operational skills into the Facilio CAFM software. So with the help of Facilio, we have been able to have a lot of improvement in our day-to-day operational analysis from the previous elements of CAFM which we used to do, and now we have moved one step ahead. Now we are
Hmm.
having a better solution, a better data-driven technology, which
Yeah.
will help us improve our operational efficiency, which is, of course, helping the customers on the other end. And
Okay.
I think, yes, this is something which is looking forward as a future.
Right. So, were there any particular changes that Berkeley had to go through to make way for these evolving CAFM changes?
Basically, it was the biggest hurdle what we had is getting into a trust factor with the clients, saying that yes, if you have this CAFM software, you will save cost, you will save energy, you will save resources, thereby you will save, you will have a better efficiency. So this education process was difficult, and it's a hurdle for us from the beginning. And yes, slowly it is evolving. Slowly it is helping. The market is growing towards
Changing. Yeah.
having CAFM software. And that change, of course, is helping us internally as well, which is reducing our internal problems of making CAFM as an implemented system. Because, see, biggest factor which everybody is scared of is the cost.
Hmm.
Now,
Right.
there is a cost involved in implementing CAFM. Who will bear the
True.
cost? Is it
Yeah.
the service provider or is it the client? This is the question which is always on the weighing scale.
Yes.
See, I've got a couple of portfolios where I had clientele coming and telling us, Fayaz, this is the software which we want to implement. This is the technology which we need to implement in terms of CAFM. And
Hmm.
they later on, they realize the benefits which they have received out of it. For example, I will give you a very nice example which I had. One of the government projects which I used to manage 10 years ago.
Okay.
There, the staff strength was very high in numbers when I started the first year. And
Hmm.
then the cost was, for example, very high in terms of their day-to-day operational cost was very high just to manage facility management in terms of cleaning, maintenance, landscaping, etc. But each year, with the help of this advanced technology in CAFM, we were
Hmm.
able to bring down the cost.
I
Again,
see.
as I earlier mentioned, from reactive maintenance, we went to uh, you know
Conditional.
conditional based maintenance. From conditional based maintenance, we moved into predictive maintenance. Now,
Predictive.
when we have predictive maintenance, we are able to reduce manpower resources. So they actually saw the difference of cost from first year to the 10th year. Now I'm servicing that client for the 11th year. Now they come up with the figures and facts, which is already readily available in their system. They know what is the manpower resource I use to completely maintain a particular set. They know what is the resource that I use to complete a PPM, for example. They know what is the cost involved for inventory, for stores, for spares. They know the aspect of what is the consumption I do for consumables, hygiene supplies. They know what chemical I'm using. So the client itself is able to analyze this from their perspective, their end, and this has helped them personally to bring a lot of difference in their portfolio, wherein you will see, for example, you had 20 cleaning staff now working with 5 cleaning staff. You had 8 technicians before, and now you have only 2 technicians managing the project. That is the difference. So this message has to reach every client who's operating in the field of FM, and it is the key role of the FM service provider or a key account manager to give this message to their clientele, to give them an understanding on how important the FM system is and how important this plays a role in their day-to-day operations.
Okay. Thank you, Fayaz, for giving us that Berkeley's perspective of how CAFM has been evolving in your organization. And of course, touching on the all-important aspect of cost. So can you share some of the best practices or innovations that you have applied in your organization that have supported or accelerated tech-led growth?
See, I will give you examples of what we used to have in the early stages. For example, we had ERP software which was inbuilt. Now we moved on to an Odoo system. Odoo system gives you a much more higher view or highlight of how this has to work in terms of a better efficiency. Earlier, ERP systems used to have manual process involved. Now we have moved into a perspective where we have completely automated invoices, for example. So this will reduce a lot of time. This will improve efficiency of people. This will improve a lot of support. Support being will help us. For example, I mentioned earlier the administrative support. What we had earlier was completely done manual. Now with the help of this new technology which we implemented, an app-based software, this helped us to have completely administrative support team was very helpful because their time has now reduced by half. So that in the technology helped us completely move a different aspect. Now, as I said earlier, again, the third aspect which we implement was Facilio, the new CAFM software. From the earlier CAFM softwares, we have evolved to Facilio now. Facilio has helped us to improve efficiency, to bring in life cycle analysis, give us a complete dashboard of productivity, PPMs, inventory, inspections, KPI performance, job plans. So that complete movement from earlier traditional way of manual resourcing and manually making things to a complete automated system. Now, the biggest element I need to mention here is the IoT that we have developed in-house. The Clue, our parent company, Clue International, has built in a Clue ecosystem. And that Clue ecosystem has brought in a particular product called Code, which is IoT-based sensors. Now we have implemented this, for example, in our headquarters in Dubai. So we have IoT sensors based in washrooms, we have in offices, when we get live data. Again, this is then formulated into a dashboard, where this dashboard gives you a complete picture of how many people are occupied in the office, how many people are having what is a call out for cleaning, how many call outs you have received. For example, you have a feedback mechanism, or you have a request call button in the meeting room, wherein if a person needs a cleaning operative, he just clicks on that button, and then he has the cleaning operative come to his office. If he needs office boy support. So these aspects has developed us within our office. So we have done this demonstration within our office itself so that we can attract customers to come in, see how we are doing this in our particular office, so that later on this can be adapted to their environment. Now, having a different concept of smart washrooms. Now, smart washrooms is something very important in this modern era. Now, this is something which we have done in most of our projects, creating a smart washroom concept, having sensor-based technology for dispensers. This is very critical in this era, especially for a soft services perspective, because everybody needs to know how many tissue boxes or how many tissues you have pulled out in that particular day. Earlier days, again, going back to the days, we used to have a manual report. The cleaning operative writes whatever he feels is the right evaluation, he feels the right quantity, and that is not evaluated in a proper way. So that paper reports and manually printed reports are now moved on to a completely sensor-based reports. Each time you pull out a tissue box from the tissue dispenser, you get a count. So that is also implemented in most of our projects, especially in our headquarters now. So you get a completely data-driven idea on what is your hygiene consumable supply in that particular project. Now, we have implemented some of the IoT technologies in some of our projects. For example, smart lighting control system. I think Aishwarya, we have received an award also last year for this, having a smart lighting control system in our Berkeley environment. So where we implemented smart lighting technology, wherein the light itself is able to analyze with the help of a couple of sensors. We are able to analyze the heat within that particular room, having the occupancy in that particular room, thereby giving the data to the particular server and integrating that with the BMS. Now, what happens when this smart technology is implemented? The BMS gives the data to the system, saying that we need to have the AC FHE motors working only when that particular occupants are there. So, for example, in a meeting room, if you have 5 people, the lighting technology is built in such a way that the light is only effective for that particular 5 people in that room. If it is 10, the flux level is higher. The temperature sensors then sets back the data information to the BMS control system, saying that yes, this particular room has only 5 members, so they keep the temperature ready to 24 degrees Celsius, only to accommodate that many people. If you have more people, reduce the temperature. So this is the ideology which we help one of our customers to build, and that helped them in the long run to save 20% of their electricity energy consumption. So 20% of energy consumption came down from what they used to spend. So this is a very critical aspect of how technology plays a big role in our day-to-day life, and how technology plays a big role in terms of saving cost for most of us. So we, as Berkeley, we have developed this information internally as well. So with the help of a Core ecosystem, with the help of CAFM software like Facilio, with the help of our ERP partners Odoo, we have built a data-driven technology strategy. So that strategy has helped us to be better in terms of having a better operational analysis, having a better operational efficiency, and then later on this will help the client side as well to make their projects look good. So some of the examples, of course, is very critical, because some of them are looking into hard services perspective, some of them looking into soft service perspective, but completely having this data will make us in a different way. As I earlier mentioned, that some customers are able to predict what is going to be their cost for the next year. They don't have to do a re-tendering process to understand, okay, what is the budget that I need to look for. They have it in front of them, be it in front of in terms of hygiene supplies, be it in the form of any other requirement. So they have everything in hand. All that they have to do is analyze the market, evaluate the market, and then later on award a contract. So of course, this is a small ideology of what we have done as best practices, which has helped us to improve our perspective of F&E.
Yes, sure, Fayaz. So just to conclude, can you quickly summarize for our audience what actually sets Berkeley apart in terms of the way you use technology?
See, definitely Berkeley Services has been a leading factor in terms of FM solutions across UAE now.
Yes.
With the advancement of technologies that we have implemented, we have showcased majority of our portfolio clients that yes, we are able to bring in FM to the next level. And that has helped us to acquire more and more projects in the past 3 years. So if I say, being the head of FM solutions, I have mobilized major projects in the past 3 years compared to the previous years, because the market has now come to know that yes, how we are able to efficiently manage the project with the help of technology advancements as well. Because conventional way anybody can do, having the technology implementation itself plays a big role how the business has to move forward. So this year we've mobilized a big project, for example, Avustamani, where we have a couple of project portfolios across UAE, where we have residential, we have commercial, we have retail, we have workshops, we have industrial units. So it's a combination of everything. So now this builds trust factor in front of the client to give us more and more contracts. So yes, I think this has helped us. Of course, in-house IoT, CAFM system, and data-driven decision-making, sustainability, efficiency, and technology implementation, which has helped client to have better satisfaction. So with this, I think, yes, clients are satisfied. And because they are satisfied, we can see more and more contracts coming into our table. And I think, yes, we are now having enough in the basket, and we're expecting more in terms of business as well.
Thank you, Fayaz, for your time and for highlighting how connected CAFM can help FM make the transition from being the cost center to the growth enabler. And with that, we come to the end of this episode of The Hub, and we will be back soon with another expert. Thank you.